guys, so today we're going to be playing Solar Power by Lorde. It's a brand new song from her, just dropped a couple weeks ago. I'm absolutely obsessed, very summery. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, and let's jump right into it. Okay, so just starting out, I am using standard tuning, so E, A, D, G, B, and E. And the cool thing is this song really only has 3 chords, and we're going to go through those one at a time here. Basically, if you're unfamiliar with this song or you just need a refresh, this is kind of how it starts. I hate the winter, can't stand the cold, I tend to cancel all the plans. Yeah, so that's basically the first verse. So we are starting out with a B chord. However, I play it a little bit different because it's a little bit easier for me. I'm actually playing a B sus4, so B suspended 4 chord. So that you can see a little bit closer, I'm going to do 1 string at a time to show you what I'm doing. So my pointer finger is going to be pressing down on the 2nd fret of the A string. Okay? And then my ring finger and pinky are also going to be pressing down. So my ring finger is going to be pressing down on the 4th fret of the D string. My pinky is going to be right next to it, also on the 4th fret of the G string. So that's what those notes should sound like. So you're basically going to be playing from, not trying to flip off the camera, just trying to make a chord here. You're basically going to be playing from the A string to the end. And we'll go over this a little later in the video with the strumming pattern and how you can mute the strings to make it sound like the song. But essentially, those are the strings that you'll be playing, and that is what it sounds like. So that's the first chord. So, I hate the winter, and then can't stand the cold. So right here, I'm just playing a simple old A chord. So that one's a little bit easier. You're basically going to be putting these 3 fingers on the D string, G string, and B string. So a little bit closer, my pointer finger is pressing down on the 2nd fret of the D string. My middle finger is right next to that, also on the 2nd fret, but on the G string. And finally, my ring finger is pressing down on the 2nd fret as well, but on the B string. And you're going to be playing from the low A all the way to the end. Okay? So that's the A chord. So far we have, starting with the B, or in this case a B sus4. I hate the winter, can't stand the cold. And then for this part, I tend to cancel. This is going to be a standard E chord. So for this chord, I'm starting off with my middle finger pressing down on the 2nd fret of the A string. My ring finger is going to be right next to it, pressing down on the 2nd fret of the D string. And then finally, my pointer finger is going to be pressing down on the 1st fret of the G string. So right here, if you can see. And we're going to be strumming all of the strings for this chord. Okay, so far we have, with the B, I hate the winter, and then the A, can't stand the cold, I tend, with the E, to cancel all the plans. And then on plans, you're going to be going back to that B, or B sus4, whichever you choose. And then as you continue on through that verse, you're going to be repeating the same thing. So then the next part's going to go, starting with the B. But when the heat comes, A, something takes a hold. And then to the E, can I kick it? Yeah, I can. And then back to that B once again. And moving on to the pre-chorus, you're going to be doing the exact same thing, but I'll play through it just so you can hear what it sounds like. My cheeks in high color, overripe peaches, no shirt, new shoes, no shoes, only my features, my boy behind me, he's taking pictures. And then you're going to do that same thing through the next line. Lead the boys and girls onto the beaches. Come one, come all, tell you my secrets. I'm kinda like a prettier Jesus. All right, so that is the entire first verse and pre-chorus. So moving on to the chorus, you're going to be playing the same exact chords, but in a slightly different order. So rather than starting with the B chord like we were, we're actually going to be starting off with the A chord. So this is what the chorus is going to sound like. Forget all of the tears that you've cried, it's over. So basically you're just playing A, E, and then B. And then the next part is going to do the same exact thing, starting with the A. It's a new state of mind to the E. Are you coming, my baby? And then back to that B once again. So yeah, that is pretty much most of the song, you guys. Just the 3 chords, and then on the chorus it just switches around a little bit. And then for the end part of the song, when she says, solar power, solar power, you're just doing the exact same order and chords as the verse. So you're going B, A, and then E, and then back to B once again. All right, so now that we've gone through all of the chords for the song, I'd really like to show you guys what strumming pattern I like to use for the song. Basically, we're going to be doing a little bit of muting. So basically what that means is when we're strumming on the strings, to give it that quieter sound like you hear on the record, you're actually going to be taking your palm, so this like meatier part of your palm, and you're going to be kind of placing it directly on the strings, like on the bottom of the strings as you're strumming. So rather than sounding like this, it's going to sound like this. Okay. And then as far as the strumming pattern itself, this is kind of what I'm doing. So I'm going, so down, down, up, up, down, down. And if you haven't really done strumming patterns before, they're a little tricky at first. They feel a little bit unnatural if you're just used to doing straight chords. So if you do feel more comfortable just playing the chords by themselves, definitely go for it. And then if you'd like to eventually learn the strumming pattern, that's basically what I'm doing. And I am doing that for the verse and the pre-chorus. Once we get to the chorus, I'm just going to be doing single strumming. So for example, starting with the pre-chorus, my cheeks in hot color, overripe peaches, no shirt, no shoes, only my features, my boy behind me, he's taking pictures. So something like that. And then if we skip just to the chorus, forget all of the tears that you've cried, it's over. And I suppose at the end of the chorus, I kind of switch back to the muting and then going back to the strumming. It's a new state of mind. Are you coming, my baby? So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And if you have any questions or any other suggestions for me, let me know in the comments below. And once again, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Bye.